Welcome everyone to Vested Interest. This is Shane back again for another portfolio update. Today we're going to cover the most recent updates to the portfolio, movement within the portfolio. We reallocated a little bit of money, $834 reallocated this week, and we added $2,258 in new funds for the week. Before we get into the video, guys, I'd like to take a moment to say thank you to everyone who's taken the time to comment on the videos, stop by and watch the videos. Special thank you to those who've subscribed to the channel. And guys, if you haven't done so, consider subscribing to the channel if you like content like this. And for those of you who may be new to the channel, on this channel we focus on a passive income investing strategy by buying stocks in good companies that pay dividends. It's not rocket science. In my opinion, the best way to do anything is keep it as simple as possible. So it really boils down to consistently investing, buying dividend growth stocks and growing companies with positive cash flow that covers the dividend, and companies that have a high return on their capital. I utilize both the dollar cost average approach, consistently investing into the stocks within the portfolio on a minimum of a bi-weekly basis, but I also do large purchases if I have extra funds, if I get a bonus, something like that. I do cover all my investments into the portfolio weekly. That's what this video is about, every Sunday. So you continue to watch for those Sunday videos. I also do a stock pick of the day series, and then any other content I think might be of value or informational for you guys. So if you're interested in this kind of content, if you're interested in dividend stocks, dividend investing, everything dividends, guys, consider subscribing to the channel and hit that notification bell. And with that said, guys, let's jump right into the video. So we started off on May 20th, guys. We actually sold out of the Warner Brothers Discovery 36 shares that we got for the spinoff from AT&T. So we received $834.15 from those funds, guys. And I just did not feel Warner Brothers Discoveries, the more I looked into it, they're not going to pay a dividend. So I don't want them inside this portfolio. So I wanted to sell out, and we had some significant dips this week. So there were some other positions I'd really like to fill out. So utilizing these funds, almost $1,000, just made sense. And let's take a look at what we did with those funds. So same day, April 20th, we took those $840, or around $840. I think it was $835, and then we added a little bit to it. So $840.36 we reallocated within the portfolio, and with those funds, we added 20 shares of Bank of America, ticker BAC, in the financial sector at $40.01 per share. Bank of America is one that I really wanted to get filled out while it's down around $40 or even lower. I think it's lower than that now. You'll see I bought it a couple other times this week at a lower cost basis than even this $40, which was below my cost basis. I'm now up over 100 shares of Bank of America after the activity day. Like I said, you'll see a couple more purchases there. We added 2 more shares of Huntington Bank shares, ticker HBAN, also in the financial sector. Again, this is another one that pulled back. Financial sector in general pulled back this week, so we added significantly there. Then we had a little bit left over, so we added 2 more shares of Kinross Gold Corp, ticker KGC, out of the materials sector. Next up, on April 21st, we bought 12 more shares of Cisco Systems. This is another one I'd like to get built out, ticker CSCO, information technology sector, at $53.67. And Vail is one that is pulled back significantly as well, from a high of around 20. This is also in the materials sector, 20 shares. It's a mining company, ticker VALE, at $17.80. And guys, we weren't done yet. We went back to work on April 22nd, yesterday, Friday afternoon. Again, the market continued to pull back, so I went back to work within the portfolio and added some more. $1,258.13 we put to work, guys. We added 2 more shares of 3M Company, ticker MMM, in the industrial sector at $149.06. Anything under 150 is a buy for 3M, in my opinion, with a yield up around 4%. That's a historically high yield for 3M. Great company. It is having some headwinds right now, not only with the market corrections that's going on, but also with some legal issues that they're in. So whenever these companies have issues like that, the fundamentals of the companies don't change, but the price of the stock does. So I look to add whenever that happens. Again, we added a little bit more to Bank of America, ticker BAC, financial sector. Here you can see it again. I bought the 10 shares the other day at around 40, and it continued to drop back, so I got a couple more shares at $38.34. Ticker BAC, Bank of America, in the financial sector. A couple more shares of Vail. Again, you'll see it a couple times here. Vail here, 2 shares at $17.22. Ticker VALE, again a miner out of Brazil. And then a couple more shares that continue to pull back, so I grabbed 2 more at $16.80. Ticker VALE. And then we picked up 10 more shares of Huntington Bank shares, ticker HBAN, again in the financial sector, $13.93, so even cheaper than earlier in the week, guys. Financial sector, like I said, seemed to be hit hard this week, so I took advantage of that and added significantly to these positions. Cisco Systems was another one where I saw significant value this week. Cisco Systems, ticker CSCO, $51.83. Added 10 more shares, again in the information technology sector. Siboney Stillwater is another miner that had pulled back that's in my portfolio. I added to as well at $14.67. We added 10 more shares, ticker SBSW. Again, another miner I like. That the mining sector seems to be pulling back as well. And then, like we already touched on, Vail, another miner that I like that I added. And then lastly, Kinross Gold Corp is another mining company. They obviously mine for gold. And Vail, if you don't know, is more along the EV play. They do a lot of nickel and stuff like copper, stuff like that. They're like I said, out of Brazil. And then lastly, like I said, Kinross Gold, ticker KGC, at $5.52. We added 2 more shares there. Let's take a look quickly at the overall portfolio, guys. The current value of the portfolio sits at $110,083.63. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say this morning. Dividend yield of 4.24%. And annual dividend, guys, this is what it's about. Even with the market pulled back, this continues to grow, and this is what the passive dividend income strategy is all about. Annual income, passive income in the form of dividends, is up now to $4,667.03. I think this is up about $160 from the last time we looked at it last week. So it continues to grow, not only from the money that I add to the portfolio, but also a lot of the companies that are in my portfolio. Procter & Gamble, for example, just raised its dividend, and as they raise their dividends, this grows as well. So it's not just the funds that I put in, but it's the dividends paid back into the portfolio, buying more stocks and shares of the companies that pay the dividends, as well as their dividend raises. So 3 ways for this to continue to grow, and it will continue to grow as I continue to add and as time goes on. Quick look at the overall sector weights. Communications is sitting at 9.7. Consumer discretionary 3.68. Again, I'm looking at Whirlpool. A lot of other positions I'm trying to build out right now. Bank of America is one I focused on this week. Cisco Systems, if it continues to stay down, I'll focus on it as well. Whenever we do add a new position, it will be in the consumer discretionary sectors. It's really looking like maybe Whirlpool. Even Lowe's is a possibility if it continues to stay down. But I do want to add to this sector, and I am seeing some possibilities in that sector as well. Consumer staples is at 9.9%. Energy is at 10.2%. Financials at 9.52%. Again, we added significantly to this sector this week with Huntington Bank shares and Bank of America. Healthcare is sitting at 11.3%. Industrials at 12.26%. Technology, another one we added to with Cisco Systems significantly this week at 11.79%. Materials, we added quite a bit here as well, sitting at 6.3%. Utilities at 4.71%. We really have not added anything to utilities. Utilities has been one that has been up significantly here lately, as well as energy. So we really haven't added much to those lately. If there are some pullbacks, I think Next Era Energy was one I covered in my stock pick of the day. If that one continues to slide down, we might look to add to that one there. And lastly, REITs and real estate is sitting at 10.51%. I do not have any ETFs. I may be looking at some foreign ETFs, and whenever I do, I'll share those with you as well, guys. Really, that's it, guys. I appreciate you stopping by. If you haven't done so already, don't forget to show me some love. Hit that thumbs up, ring the notification bell, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. I do personally read and respond to the comments. Always interested to know what your opinions and questions are, if you have any, or suggestions for future videos, guys. Love to hear those suggestions as well. This is Shane signing off, wishing peace and prosperity to you and yours. And remember, financial security comes to those who take a vested interest. Hey, we'll see you next time, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. I'm not a financial advisor. Nothing in this presentation should be considered financial advice. I am only sharing my opinion and investing journey for educational and entertainment purposes. Investing involves risk. You can lose money and should never invest any amount you're not comfortable losing. Always do your own research and invest based on your situation, circumstances, and select criteria, or seek the advice and counsel of a certified financial advisor.